Frequency masking. So frequency masking is basically what happens psychoacoustically to help us so that we don't get overwhelmed as listeners in our natural environment. We don't get overwhelmed by the enormous amount of sounds that are occurring around us. Because basically, if our brain was giving us the information of everything we heard all over the place, all at the same time, when we went into crowded places, we would just be overwhelmed because we would be able to hear every person's conversation around us. But our brain is smart enough to do this psychoacoustic thing for us, which is called frequency masking, which is basically where some sounds overpower others. So basically, what it is if I'm talking to you right here, then you hear me just fine. If someone else is talking as well, if they're a little louder than me, then what your ear is going to do and your brain is going to do, coordinating together, they're going to focus more and have you hear that person that is louder. And so the way to show that is with some noise here. So I'll keep talking to you, and as I increase the noise, you can tell that as it gets louder than me, then it sort of overpowers me, and you can't barely hear me, but I'm talking at the same level the whole time. And now it seems like I'm talking louder, but I was talking at the same level the whole time. And that's because the noise masked my voice. It masked the frequencies of my voice. And so the interesting thing we can do is we can put some EQ on the noise. We put the noise up here, and if we pull down certain frequencies, now you can hear the higher frequencies in my voice better. And if we pull it down, you can hear the lower frequencies in my voice because the noise is still masking my voice up here, but not here. Okay? And so as I move that around, you can hear the different aspects of my voice, the high frequencies, mid frequencies of my voice, and the low frequencies that are not being masked by the noise. So basically that's the real problem that we are dealing with when we're equalizing a mix and balancing frequencies, is we're dealing with tracks that are masking one another. So you have all these tracks in the mix, and they're kind of fighting each other, trying to be louder than each other, and trying to have all of your attention as a listener. And what we do with equalization is we are balancing out those frequencies, saying, well, let's have this guitar, not be as prominent at a certain frequency, and have another element, maybe a piano, be more prominent at that frequency. So they all kind of sit together, just like we did with the EQ here on the noise and my voice, and making them fit together and making my voice pop out and be heard over the noise, but it's more like through the noise. It's kind of a cool way that we can solve this problem of frequency masking. And that is one of the main reasons why we use equalization in mixing, to help us combat frequency masking.